Sometimes we speak to the sky, not for answers, but for peace. This is a story of one such girl, the girl who spoke to the moon. There was once a girl who spoke to the moon. Every night, she climbed to the rooftop while the world below fell asleep. She never took a phone or a flashlight, just herself and a question. She looked up at the moon, and she whispered, not loudly, not clearly. The moon always listened. Some nights, she shared her dreams. Other nights, she confessed the things she was too afraid to say aloud. Loneliness, wonder, the shape of her grief. The moon, she thought, was the only one who wouldn't interrupt. The people in town called her odd. Why waste your breath on something so far away, they said. But the girl never answered them. She wasn't speaking to be heard. She was speaking not to be forgotten, by herself. Then one evening, something felt different. The moonlight touched her a little warmer. The wind carried a melody she didn't recognize. She didn't hear words, not really, but something inside her settled, as if she had been understood. The next morning, she found a feather on her doorstep, perfect, white, weightless. Later that week, a dandelion in full bloom, growing from a crack in the concrete. She smiled. Not because she understood the signs, but because she didn't need to. She began writing again. Not in a journal, but in the corners of books, on the backs of receipts, on paper napkins, small stories, tiny poems, like echoes of her moonlit whispers, finding new places to land. She left her notes on park benches, slipped them into library books, tucked them under windshield wipers and between fence posts. People began finding them, and somehow, those people felt seen. She still visited the rooftop, but not to ask, or explain, or cry. Now she simply said, "Thank you for listening." To the moon, to herself, to silence. She no longer needed answers. And maybe that was the answer all along. Because sometimes what heals us is not being heard, but letting ourselves speak. The end.